So here we are in the desert. Here we are where we never thought we'd be. But this isn't what we expected. Here we are, and nothing left to say but complaints for all that has happened until now. That we really considered where we are, how far we've come. In chapter 16, in the book of Exodus, it reads, "The whole congregation of Israelites set out from Elim, and Israel came to the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the second month after they had departed from the land of Egypt. The whole congregation of the Israelites complained against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. The Israelites said to them, 'If only we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots and ate our fill of bread. For you have brought us out into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger.' Then the Lord said to Moses, 'I am going to rain bread from heaven for you, and each day the people shall go out and gather enough for that day. In that way I will test them, whether they will follow my instruction or not. On the sixth day, when they prepare what they bring in, it will be twice as much as they gather on other days.'" I think we've heard the story of the holy manna more times than we've probably paid attention to. What stands out to you in the midst of this desert? I challenge you to read this story several times, just the first 5 verses of chapter 16 in Exodus. Let these words speak to you. Where do you find yourself in the story? Are you a leader in some circle in your life? Are you like Moses and Aaron and you hear the complaints around you? How do you respond? Are you like the Israelites? Are you tired of the way things are? Do you have some complaints? I think we can take away from this that it is part of life to complain, and that's part of what gets things done in this world. But it's also part of life for there to be something unexpected. We don't know what's around the corner, but if we look back on what God has done for us, what God has brought us through, it gives us confidence for that next challenge. And so may we let the blessings of God be enough to sustain us through this. We're free to complain, but may we eat our fill of what God has given us. May we find strength in that. May we find strength to lead in the middle of all the complaining. May we find strength to follow God, even in the wilderness, even when it gets tough. Knowing that God is with us through it, knowing that God is there on the other side of that struggle, whether it's what we expect or not, God is with us. Amen.